right, episode 2. Episode 2 is going to be featuring Curtis Mayfield's album Superfly, released in 1972. But what's so special about this album is that it's not an album at all, which is so funny. This is actually a soundtrack to the movie of the same motion picture, I should say, of the same name, Superfly. So let's look at the cover first, because it'll tell us a lot. Of course, based off of our heading, we've got Curtis Mayfield right here. Then we come down right here. This is Ronnie O'Neal. He's going to be our crime fighter. And then down here, this is Sheila Fraser. At least I assume so. I'm sure it's one Wikipedia search away, but I'm not going to do that. So we can already tell a lot by the cover. It's also got who it's produced by, which is Sig Shore. That's a hell of a name. And there you go. So this is our cover. Let's go to our backside. On our backside right here, we've got Ronnie O'Neal. Or no, this is Curtis Mayfield. Then we come over here. This is Ronnie O'Neal. Then we get Ronnie O'Neal down here fighting some crime, which is everybody's favorite activity. And really minimalist cover. It's just got like where it was recorded and the orchestra on the back and some other just, some other all rights reserved stuff. Just things you have to put on the album just for trademark purposes, whatever. But Superfly is really cool because the music itself completely outshines the legacy of the movie, which I don't even think was that bad of a movie. But because Curtis Mayfield is such a good guitar player, singer, songwriter, and probably co-producer, I'm sure he undoubtedly helped produce a lot of these sounds and the presentation of the music itself. Because Curtis Mayfield is so good at that, that's why he has such a popular album that's a soundtrack. It's so ironic. And what's so special about his songwriting on this album is that there's basically two types of songs. One that's going to add ambiance to the movie itself. Like it's going to be our main character, this guy right here, Ronnie O'Neal, thinking about, fighting crime and that sort of thing in the inner city of New York and stopping bad things from happening. There's going to be the orchestra backing up Curtis Mayfield's band and Curtis Mayfield's guitar playing. And then you're going to get Curtis Mayfield writing songs. And then this song right here is not Superfly, which is the closer to the album. This song is titled Pusher Man. Pusher Man is so cool because not only does it talk about a drug dealer, but it takes a really interesting angle about talking about a drug dealer. It talks about a drug dealer not with malicious intent, not with any sort of bad intentions or anything like that. It talks about a drug dealer that's simply just trying to survive the inner city of New York in the 1970s. And it really pitches this perspective that makes us view them sympathetically because of how hard everything else was. This is just somebody trying to survive. And how it could be your mama, it could be your daddy, and it could be somebody in the alley. That's what's so important about this album, is that it talks about a lot of topics that I think contemporary culture and perspectives might depict automatically as somebody that's bad or somebody that deserves to go to prison. But really, when there's nothing else you can do, you gotta sometimes do what you gotta do to survive. And that's what's so special about this album. So, episode 2, once again, thank you for watching. And this has been Curtis Mayfield's album Superfly, which is the soundtrack of the movie / motion picture of the same name. Thanks.